Alright guys, so I was hoping to film this video, but the sun keeps coming and going behind the clouds, so we're doing okay, we're gonna try it anyway. So this is the beginning of my Invisalign journey, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I wanted to vlog this because it's something that I've been wanting to do for so long. Over 10 years I've been wanting to get Invisalign, and it's just taken me a long time to get everything done that I needed to before I was even actually able to get braces or Invisalign. So just to give you a quick little background on my teeth and what needs to be fixed and what's going on, is basically before I was even able to get braces or Invisalign, I had a lot of things that I had to have done, making sure that like I had to have this chip fix that I had on one of my molars, and like a cavity filled, and my impacted wisdom teeth had to come out, and for some reason I never had them out when I was younger, and so it was just time to finally get that done. So it was actually the last thing that was on my list that I needed to do, because I had gone to an orthodontist just for an assessment years ago, and he gave me the list of things that needed to happen first before I could get my teeth straightened. So basically I spent a long time just like slowly pecking away, like years, because it was so expensive to, like, anytime a dentist touched my tooth it was like $1,000, and I don't have I don't have insurance, I don't have dental insurance, so it's always been just paying out of my pocket. And same with this journey, Invisalign, I'm just paying out of my pocket. I still don't have dental insurance or anything. So this is the process, and I finally had my wisdom teeth out when we were in Thailand last year, because that was something that I hadn't originally planned on. It just sort of came about. We have a friend who goes over there often, and was just raving about how much he's had done and how great they are over there and how modern it is. And so I started thinking about that. I was like, oh wow, that could save me a lot of money having the work done over there. And I finally did it, and they did it so smoothly, and it was just such an amazing experience, because I was so afraid of, you know, when you have impacted wisdom teeth, it's kind of scary, because they're so deep already, and they're so, like, you know, big, and it just, like, mine were just like all crooked and under the gum and like leaning towards my other teeth. Anyway, I finally had those out, and it couldn't have gone better, and I was so happy that I had it done in Thailand, because it was, let's see, it was less, like, I had a bunch of different things done, and it was less than $500 for everything, whereas here it would have been $5,000. So that like sped up the process of, it helped me save a lot of money, so then I was able to save up and put it towards my Invisalign a lot faster than I thought I was going to. So that worked out amazingly, and I finally went in for my initial assessment for Invisalign last week. And so they now, they did all the digital scanning. I have a few video clips that I had Michael take when I was in there. Like, they were taking the pictures, and they were, you know, like, they had like this little pin thing, and that takes like the digital 3D imagery of your mouth. So I'll show you the 3D imaging today and the clips that Michael took when we were in the orthodontist office, but I won't show you like a before picture yet, because that would just be too scary, I think, right now. I think that, like, as we get going, like, and some progress starts happening, then maybe I'll do a before picture, or maybe at the end or something. But yeah, right now I don't want to scare you guys, because you'd just be like I'd show a before picture, like, of what my mouth is right now, and you'd be like, damn girl, yep, I've got a jacked up mouth, and I'm finally happy that I'm able to start getting it fixed. And I'm what my orthodontist called a very complex case, and I was like, yes, that describes me perfectly. So I have a horrible crossbite. I have a vampire tooth that basically never came out of the gum until I was 20 years old. I know, so embarrassing, right? Anyway, yeah, so I had like a gap here, like no tooth at all. It was still like hanging out up here, up in the gum, and I was just like, nah, I'm good, I'm not coming down. Finally it came down. It just like decided, okay, I'm 20, so I'm just gonna like make your life even more uncomfortable. So it started pushing through the gum. So I was teething when I was 20 years old. Yeah, good fun. And then also on the top I have like a really narrow, they call it like a V shape kind of. So like you see my two front teeth, and then everything else is just kind of like hidden because it's so narrow on top. And then on the bottom, everything is like really overcrowded. So when I was a kid, I had a horrible dentist who pulled out one of my teeth, just randomly pulled one out, because that was his way of fixing the overcrowding issue on the bottom. So what that did was, because he didn't take one out on the other side, it was just one on one side, everything shifted over. So you know how you should have like 2 front teeth on the bottom here, like centered? Yeah, no, I have 3. So that's delightful. So after all of that happened and everything like shifted out of alignment, that's something else that has to be brought back into alignment. So I have a lot of issues going on here, which is going to be quite a challenge for my orthodontist, I am sure. Good morning, guys. We are in Kihei and I'm on my way to an orthodontist appointment. Very excited. I have no idea if it's actually going to work out or not. It's just an assessment for Invisalign. All right, here we go. Let's see what they say. Okay, now I do close-ups now.
Wow.
So this shows.
Amazing.
That is really amazing.
What her bite is. So with this is what we actually send to Invisalign
Okay.
instead of the molds. So they get this within 15 minutes.
Okay.
So your liners, they come in numbered bags, and the bags are numbered, and then the liners are numbered as well, so that you don't get them mixed up. So it says U01, so you can see the U1. That means it's upper number 1. Okay. All of your liners are fabricated at once. So for instance, this patient had a total of 30 sets. All 30 sets have already been fabricated because we already know ahead of time what each liner is supposed to do as far as movement within your mouth.
Okay.
Nervous?
Not anymore. I think I was more nervous about just being turned down.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought that they'd just be like, oh man, this is too complicated for us. No, scoot along, little doggy. So overall, the assessment went really smoothly and it was fairly quick. It was about 1 hour from the time that I walked in the door to the time I was actually paying and signing all of the paperwork. So also after they do like all the digital imagery, the x-rays, they talk you through what's going to have to happen in your particular case and you know how the teeth are going to move. They basically just show you everything that's going to be happening. And also there's other things that I have that, that are going to be done too. Like afterwards, I'm going to have gum sculpting and things like that. I won't get into all that right now. I will vlog that as we go. So I'm so happy and kind of relieved to finally be getting this going, like getting the ball rolling, because it's kind of like you find yourself starting to like pull back and not really being yourself. Like when I was growing up, I was always laughing. I always had like a huge smile on my face. Like I knew I had crooked teeth, but I just kind of didn't care. So it was just like really carefree. And then it wasn't until like even through high school, like my friends and I were just like huge smiles. We were just known for laughing and being like bubbly and just like crazy. But once I got into adulthood, like really became an adult, then it kind of started to bother me a little more and I was just more aware of it. And you know, it's just like meeting someone new or something, or being in a, you know, taking a picture with someone, it's kind of like you start to like, you know, smile with your mouth closed and you're a little more aware of it and you don't want to be flashing your vampire tooth, you know, at first impressions when you meet someone. So it's just, oh goodness, it was just a good relief to finally be getting this going. So and I'm really happy to be able to share it with you guys because I know that I know that I am not the only one. I know there's other people out there who are interested in doing this, so I'm happy to share my experience, no matter how humiliating or embarrassing it may be. I'm happy to share it with you guys. So I will let you go, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.